Hey, what's up? Hello, y'all. This is for my Libra. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel, guys. While you're here, you might as well go ahead and like and subscribe. Rock with your girl. We are growing. You know what? This is Evolving Guidance 444. Totally forgot my name, but you guys, you know what? Thank you so much for taking the time to check out my channel. We are growing, so please support the movement, like and subscribe, rock with your girl. If you have been rocking with me for quite some time, y'all know I appreciate the support. Y'all know I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. We are growing, and let's keep going. Sorry, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started, guys. This is for Libras, February 10th through February 18th. This is your empowerment message. What is it that you guys need to know, right, to help you along your life journey? What messages do you need to hear at this time? So you guys know I do empowerment messages as well as love readings. This is an empowerment message, right? I'm all big about standing in your own power, standing in self-love. So this will pick up the current energies that maybe you're going through right now and what it is that you need to hear to kind of help you move along. Six of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, right? That just came out. Six of Pentacles talks about balance. It talks about, making choices. It talks about putting things out there and actually getting those things back, right? So it's, yeah, reciprocity, right? So you might have some kind of wish, right? The Nine of Cups is like some kind of wish being fulfilled. Maybe it is something that's giving you maybe it's something that you were putting out there. Absolutely. Maybe you've been working hard towards some kind of new passion and beginning in something, right? So the Ace of Wands, something you are very excited about, something that is like fueling you, right? You are ready. It's like excites you, right? You're enthusiastic about it. You want to take action, and that's exactly what the Ace of Wands is saying. It's saying take action. The time is now, okay? So with the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups, I definitely feel like maybe this is something that you've been wanting, right? It's like some kind of wish that you have been wanting. And it's here. So you have got to take action on it, right? Anytime an ace presents itself, you want to make sure that you are moving on it, right? And not just sitting on the thought of how exciting it would be to start, but to actually start. Four of Pentacles, allow new things to come in. Don't hold on too tight to what you have already known or what you already have, so tight that you're not allowing the new opportunities or the new things or the new love to come in, okay? Don't hold on too tightly to your past, okay? To the point where it's not allowing new opportunities to come in, whether that be new love or whatever the case is. But Eight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So Eight of Wands is our fast movement card. Talks about communication, right? Obstacles are now being removed so that you can move forward. All right. So the Eight of Wands is fast movement. These horses are literally running fast. Okay. King of Wands, action, taking action, right? So the obstacles have been removed and now it's time for you to take action. What is it that you're passionate about? Because you have a lot of Wands energy. What is it that you envision for your future? What is it that you are that kind of gets you going, right? The King of Wands, he's an entrepreneur, but also he is very confident, okay? So I feel like whatever you're doing, there may be a need to make sure you're standing in this power, being confident, having a clear vision, and proceeding forward and taking action towards that thing that you want. Something has completed, right? So especially with the obstacles being removed, something completed for you so that you can take action. Kings are all about actioning, right? Making the move, moving towards whatever it is, that business, that love. But the King of Wands, he does it with confidence and he does it with passion. All right. And it's like he has his eye on the prize, but definitely you completed something. You completed something. You have changed. A major chapter has closed, okay? So, yeah, you could be moving, right? The Eight of Wands talks about movement, and then you have the World card. So the World card can sometimes talk about travel, right? You could definitely be traveling, moving, going on vacation, or just maybe moving in general. Two of Wands, making a decision. What is it that you envision in your future? Okay, he is looking, he is looking, he is planning. He has the world. Even in this dragon, you know, dragons are very powerful. Good fortune, right? So this is a time, I feel like, for you to, now that the obstacles are being removed from whatever it is that was maybe holding you back, it's time to see what it is that you want, right? Make that decision so that you can move forward. You have some kind of take over the world in your card, right? Because you got the world card, you got the king, and whatever passion that is that's burning inside of you, it's like you see it. Okay, and this Two of Wands just talks about decisions are being made, like some kind of decision is that was finally made. Allow the roadblocks to be done, and allow the obstacles to fall away, so that there can be forward movement. So if you haven't made the decision yet, make whatever decision it is that you need to make so that you can proceed to move forward. Okay, because the cycle is trying to complete for something new to come in, guys. So Ace of Pentacles, this is talking about, once again, what the Ace is, taking action. The time is now, right? So the Ace of Pentacles, something that's practical, something that is grounded, something that is here on earth, right? New job, could be relocating, because he is looking, you know, once again, the world card here is here. We have lots of water. You could be planning to move. You could be planning to travel. Could be having some kind of new job that is going to allow you to travel, right? It's going to bring like maybe an increase in your finances. Okay, this could also be a relationship, right? Because this is one person here, but he has two wands. So it's like, you know what, I am maybe planning to start a future. Maybe there was some kind of roadblock in the way that was stopping you from starting this new future with this other individual. Okay, maybe it's like you've been planning for it, but maybe you didn't know how. You didn't know how to proceed and move forward. But I feel like whatever that, if that is your current situation, don't worry. Things are going to be changing. They're going to be moving fast. You'll receive some kind of communication, or whatever it is. If it's not communication, something is going to be cleared up for you so that you can move forward. All right. The Justice card. So Justice card is balance, it's fairness, it's the right thing to do, okay? She is once again holding a sword. So to me, and that sword is shining, right? Shining. So it's like, you know what? I see clearly, right? I'm using the logical side of me, because there's the Ace of Pentacles, that's like ground, like, you know, it's a grounded offer, okay? So I feel like this is like, you know what, I'm using the logical side of me to be able to make a decision, right? Balancing out the scales. What is fair, okay? Not really doing a decision from your heart, but actually using your mind, because justice, like I said, is fairness, it's balance. It could be court documents as well, right? So it could be the justice system, right? But nonetheless, if you are involved in the justice system some way, somehow, it's going to be good, because you have the Ace of Pentacles here, and then you have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like if that was some kind of obstacle for you, or if there was some kind of obstacle that was stopping you from getting the desired outcome, it's being removed. You are going to get a favorable outcome, I feel like, with that Justice card, okay? But once again, the Justice card does talk about making decisions, right? But it's the fair thing to do for all parties involved, okay? So sometimes, you know, you have to take a higher approach to that, right? Because what you may want to do may not be the thing that is the right thing to do. But this is about, you know, using your logic to make decisions, okay? Because with the World card that was nearby, you've learned some lessons for sure, right? So it's like, are you going to make the same mistakes, okay? Previously, you may have been working out of an emotional heart space, which is all good. But when you learn lessons, you conquer those lessons, you master those lessons, you want to make sure you're doing it. You're not repeating the same mistakes. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Page of Swords. So definitely some kind of communication, possibly, right? You could have received some kind of communication that kind of helped you with the decision, that is making you be able to see things more clearly. The Page of Swords also talks about just, you know, remaining calm, right? So there's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of chaos around him, but, or her, I'm sorry, but it could be him or her. Take it how it resonates. There's a lot of chaos, but he or she is still remaining calm, right? She's not rushing. She's really thinking. She's balancing out the scales and making the right decision based on the right thing to do. Okay. So there may be a need definitely to embody that energy, right? The Page of Swords sometimes can be a fast thinker, or they think quickly on their feet, which is good. So you may need to think quickly on your feet, or you may need to just kind of analyze everything before you react, right? So not reacting so fast, especially with the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands talks about making a decision, right? So if you don't want to repeat the same mistakes, make sure that you're taking the time making the right decision, okay? Balancing the scales, analyzing the whole situation. And the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords. Something is done, done, done. And that's why a new opportunity is coming, right? So something definitely had to die. Okay, Ten of Swords talks about there's no rebirth in this, right? Ten of Swords means it's done, right? It was mentally draining. It was mentally, it was just too much, right? You couldn't handle it no more. And honestly, that situation, whatever it was blocking your blessing, okay? So because you let something die, because you let something go, that caused you a lot of hurt and disappointment, I'm sure. But because you did, that cleared up the space for you to have that new opportunity, right? And because of that, now you're getting this new balanced, grounded offer because it's what you deserve, right? It's what you deserve. Justice card is clarified by the Five of Cups. But you might not be happy, right? You definitely might not be happy. You are maybe focusing on what isn't as opposed to what is, because this new opportunity is behind you. But you are focusing on the past. You are focusing on the cups that have spilt over. Okay, so you might not be happy, right? But that's the reason why there's that need to make the decision from to balance the scales and not just use your emotional space, because whatever situation this was in, or whatever situation you were in, whether it be a job, relationship, or just whatever, a project, it was causing you like a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain, right? But for whatever reason, I feel like you couldn't let it go. So you may have received some help from that. You may have made the decision on your own, but nonetheless, that had to die to allow this new opportunity to come in. And so with this, you just want to make sure that it's okay to grieve, right? The Ten of Cups or Ten of Swords, it's okay to grieve, because whatever this was, it caused you a lot of pain, I'm sure. But we can't sit in this energy, right? This is a time where you just want to reflect, find out, write down the lessons that were learned here, and then kind of pick up your feet, turn around, and get your new opportunity. Because the Two of Cups talks about union. It talks about balance. It talks about being whole. So that's right behind you. Whether that be you coming into wholeness with yourself and starting this new opportunity in life, or you leaving a situation behind and you're getting a new relationship, you're getting a new love offer that's going to be more stable, more balanced, more practical, right? Because there's a lot of logic going on in here. So I feel like maybe something that you were in probably was not the best thing, honestly. It wasn't the best thing for you, and so you're kind of making action, right? Action towards something that's new. All right. You could have been dealing with a water sign, right? With the water here. You really could be dealing with any sign, right? Because the new opportunity could be an earth sign. The wands energy talks about fire energy, and you guys are air. So yeah, definitely I'm feeling like overall some kind of decision that needs to be made. Need to be able to use your intellect to make the decision. Do the right thing. Do the fair thing. Yes, it may be a little bit hard for you to move forward. It may be a little bit difficult for you to make that decision, but I feel like it was the right thing to do, because you may have been holding on to something that just was dead, that needed to die. It was stopping you from allowing this new opportunity to come in, okay? And so once a decision is made, once you're able to see things clearly, with the right mind space, things are going to move forward fast. Things are going to change, okay? And it's going to kind of open up the gate for new opportunities, right? The World card. The World card, something new, okay? Because you've transformed whatever the situation was. It's like, you know what, you've transformed. You know what you want now. You see it clearly, and it's like you're gonna go after it. You might be a little bit sad, but I can promise you this new beginning that you have. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Let me bring it back. So first of all, Hangman, all right? Change your perspective, guys. See it differently. Go with the flow. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, all right? The Hangman says kind of be still, right? Don't rush. Don't rush the decision. Don't make the decision from your emotions. Use balance. Make it for both your logic and your heart space, right? I'm not saying go be with somebody you don't love, but don't be with the person that you love that isn't right, right? Be with the person that you love that is right, okay? So yeah, change your perspective. Go with the flow, right? This is something that you have been manifesting. You have been manifesting this change. You have been praying for this, okay? So when we manifest, guys, I know a lot of times we are expecting an outcome to be a certain type of way, but sometimes, you know, the universe has something better in store for us, okay? And so we may be holding on to something that we feel is good for us, something that we want, but the universe is wanting to bring us something better. If we can just allow the situation to unfold, if we can just allow the universe to work its magic and trust the process, we can do that. So the Magician also kind of just speaks to all the tools that you have, all the tools that you need right now for this new beginning, whether that is a business or love. It is within you, and it is time to act now, right? Don't sit around and wait. Even though I know this says stand still, there's balance, okay? You can't just sit around and wait and things going to come to you, right? You have to be able to first know what it is that you want, okay, and take action on it. But then also allow the universe to kind of grant you what it is that you deserve. Allow the universe to meet you, okay? Because there's a new beginning. A new beginning here with the World card. Something is completing. This lady right here, she's giving birth. So there's something new. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's a new career, a new idea, a new project. But you are literally birthing something. And it's because you have changed. You have evolved. You have let the old die. And now you're letting this new opportunity come in. She's pregnant, right? So you definitely could be maybe expecting, okay? But this is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, she's strong, right? She has put in the work to get to where she is right now. She's still planning for the future, right? But she's like, you know what? I'm proud of myself. I've overcome so much. I've built so much for myself, okay? So this could be talking about you and your internal strength, or just you and moving up the corporate ladder, right? This could be you and moving towards a better relationship, okay? But nonetheless, this is definitely something that needs to die. And you need to be okay with it, because it's trying to bring you in something new. And it is something that you have been wanting, something you have been praying for, okay? Something that you have been working hard towards, and it's here. All right, so just really quick at this bottom of this deck is surrender, low self-esteem. You know, you guys know I pre-shuffle, but with all this balance, and the need to kind of make a decision from your logical space as opposed to your heart space, you know, sometimes that can speak to low self-esteem. So I'm going to read the card. All right, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any low self-esteem. All right. So yes, guys, don't hold on to things that are draining you, right? The Ten of Swords, that's like, you know what? That's mental anguish. Don't do that. Allow this new opportunity to come in. All right, Spirit, can I have one card, please, for our Libras? February 10th to February 19th. What do they need to hear at this time? All right, so we will go ahead and cut the deck, and we'll flip a card, and we'll take that card. That card that kind of wanted to come out was surrender to people pleasing, right? So that again speaks to low self-esteem. A lot of times we are trying to please people because there's some kind of void within us that we are trying to fill. All right, so fill your own void, guys. Surrender to effortlessness. I always get messed up with that word. Here we go. All right, guys. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. All right, and that again talks of self-esteem. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Absolutely, guys. Okay, you deserve greatness. You deserve new opportunities. You deserve to be happy, and you deserve what it is that you are manifesting. Okay, so let the old situations die to allow these new opportunities to come in. Take charge. There's something you're really passionate about. Let the cycle complete, guys. Okay, because it's here. So do not feel like you left out, or don't feel like you missed out on something. All right, whatever it is that had to close, it was the right thing to do, guys. It was the right thing to do, and just trust that the universe is going to bring you something so much more better. A couple months from now, you're going to be all good. All right, guys, so that's what I have. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and trust yourself. All right, like and subscribe to my channel. We're at 22 minutes. All right, guys, y'all know what to do. Talk to your girl. I'll talk back, y'all. Peace.